Okay, we're here with David Ibarola again, and David's going to tell us a little bit about some custom molded saddles. David?
Yeah, hi. Basically, since last year, we rebranded the saddles. Now they're called Selle Logica, which is, we kind of went into the trend of every saddle is Selle from Italy and Logic,
right.
So it's kind of a logical saddle design. That's where we came up with that name. Been doing a lot of R&D over the last year with some test riders and fine-tuning the saddles, putting them out there, getting people to, I was just talking about how carbon fiber can be like steel if you want it to be as stiff as possible, but that's not the greatest idea for a saddle. So we're basically, we've tested them and got them as thin as we can up to the point of breaking them and then coming back, reinforcing them. And so we want them to flex, but we still want them to be strong, and we've got them to that point where it's just the perfect happy medium. Got some different components that make up the saddle here. The saddles weigh 135 grams, they average out to. This part right here is, I think this comes to about 95 grams of the saddle. So the saddle, the carbon itself, I think comes in at around 35, 40 grams. Really light. We're planning to move into a lighter rail. This is a solid titanium at this point.
Right.
We'll lighten it up.
And so these are custom molded to each customer's own.
What makes it really unique is that each saddle is molded to every person. So every time the saddle, when we lay it up and make it, it's custom to that person. It's a unique saddle. You'll notice that every single one of these is from a different person, and they're a little different, and everyone has a little different anatomy. Their sit bones are different spaces, and we were surprised in the beginning that some people are asymmetric, or they sit on the saddle a little differently, so one side's deeper than the other. But you can imagine on a normal saddle, that's all that comes out at you, and that's where those pressure points are going to be. It's always 3 spots, and the 3 spots the depressions will be different widths or different shapes and sizes.
Now, what's the molding process?
What we do is we've got a saddle that we're giving to dealers that holds a special compound that you set it up, you sit on it, you ride, just like you would normally ride. We ride in usually different positions, like an uphill position, further back. You want to get down on the drops, get forward in the saddle, just kind of how you ride. Mm-hmm. It'll take those impressions, and we'll take that piece out, that little insert that then has the shape, and then we'll bring it back to our workshop and use that to lay up this saddle, and that's what you get. That's the end result.
Cool.
So it's a really unique way to basically have a saddle that's hard and light, but it ends up matching your anatomy. There's nothing out there that does that.
Right.
It's usually one size fits all with saddles, and this is where you spend all those hours right there. That's your main contact point to the bike.
All right, and if people are out there are interested in actually buying one of these, can they do that through the website, or is it at that point yet?
What we do is we're setting up extra dealers around the country at just high-end shops that specialize in fitting. And it's a great thing to add. If you're already getting fit for a cycle, you can just throw our fitting saddle on the bike, and they can fit you for that too. It's really fast, 15 minutes at the max to get fit and get your impressions set. So we're actually in the process of doing that, going around the country and finding high-end shops that are going to get our little fit kit, and we'll be an authorized distributor. And we'll be posting those on the website, sellelogica.com.
All right, great. Thank you very much.